volume down on my phone. Shit. We back. It's another Wednesday here at Nights of the Round Table. We back. Episode 11. You know, I got my favorite horn now. Ain't too much I could say. No, too much I could say. Last episode was good. You know, I kind of went home and rewatched it and listened to it again. I'm kind of a tough critic. It was still good though. Still good. Like I just want the people that tune in here, you know, to come in and post in the chat so we can get your, you know, hear what you have to say and everything like that, and we can, you know, repeat it back here on the podcast. Get your opinion also, because you know these are just our opinions, and we had fun last week, and we plan on having fun this week because it's gonna, like I always say, I'm a ruffle the feathers at the table of the Nights of the Round Table. So let's start off first by letting my co-host introduce himself from the left to the right.
Man, we back. It's another Get Wet Wednesday with your boy Rico House Party. Hey, it ain't no party if Rico ain't in the house. You already know how we get down. Me and my fellow Knights at the round table, man. Let's get it.
It's your boy Lucky Luciano, man. Respect the youth.
Yo, it's just same old his.
And me, this is Tori, also aka T, also known as DJ Not Famous, not trying to get no gigs. We're back at it here on this nice Wednesday. It's heating up outside, starting to get up there to them hundreds. I know up north, I see it's about to be 100 to 105 up that piece. Man, stay cool. So how's everybody week starting, man? How's everybody week been going? Anybody got anything to say?
Lovely.
Anything? Y'all good? Y'all good around the table?
Stupendous.
Oh, that's what's up.
I learned that word yesterday.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, today's episode is about ghostwriting and ghostwriters. A lot, you know, it's crazy that there's a lot of ghostwriters out there. There's a lot of stuff that people don't even know that was ghostwritten and all that other stuff. So, you know, for me, I wanted to challenge the table and see. So before we get into really deep into the conversation, I want each of the table members to tell me, what do you consider a ghostwriter? Let's start off from my left.
I mean, I think it's, you know, a question that answers itself. Somebody that writes in the shadows, somebody that you might not know is like they got the credentials on this song, but they wrote it. They helped your favorite artist become your favorite artist because of what they did in the back.
Question to everybody first. Is it ghostwriting if you get writer's credit for the song? Like if you are accredited as a writer on the song, your name's there, it can be, is it really ghostwriting if you were credited for the song?
Why were you credited?
No. I get what you're saying, but I'm saying like,
no, I'm asking like,
no, you're credited as a writer.
So
on the song. So
no,
that's what I'm saying. Like, is it really ghostwriting if you're credited as a writer on the song? Is it still considered ghostwriting?
No, not really. I mean, to me, I wouldn't think so. I think that you because they put you down as a contributor, so you're not really considered a ghostwriter. Then, in my eyes, I wouldn't say that. But you know, some people would. But what? Like I said, what would you consider a ghostwriter? To answer the question?
Somebody that's not accredited. To me, in order for you to be considered a ghostwriter, I would think that you would need to be in, like Rico said, in the shadows, somebody that we wouldn't know otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like there's some people like Eric Bellinger, Neo, like these were people who were credited on many different songs, so we knew who they were as songwriters. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
we're gonna put a pin in that because we're gonna spin the block on that. I got a question pertaining to something like that.
Gotcha.
So, Herman, would you consider a ghostwriter?
Just somebody writing for somebody, you know. I never thought about the idea of it being like, somebody getting credit for it, because I never look into that deep. But definitely, if you writing for someone and not being acknowledged.
Okay.
All y'all checking in, y'all make sure y'all go to the 119 media group. I'm about to make sure I share off y'all.
Hey, my thing is that my definition of it is that, well, what I think was a ghostwriter is someone that you didn't know wrote the song and you think that the artist wrote the song. So it could be kind of misleading in some type of ways and stuff like that. So, but to go back to your question of saying like, if you get credit for it, is you still considered a ghostwriter? Nah, I don't think so. But my next question, but following behind that is, what's the difference between a ghostwriter and a songwriter? Because then you have some people that write songs. That's why I said we was going to spin the block on that. I already had that question. Gotcha. So what's the difference between a ghostwriter and a songwriter? Because the thing is this, a songwriter, sometimes they might not get the credit for it, but they wrote that song and you don't find out until it's spoken of later on. So what's the difference between a ghostwriter and a songwriter? I
told you the ghostwriter's in the shadows. You don't know.
I think what you just explained would be more of a ghostwriter. A songwriter, to me, a songwriter is somebody like the ones like the people that I named. Those are the ones whose names is on it. They're credited. And you know who to go. You know what I'm saying? Those are those people.
I don't think that like applies to hip hop.
But hold on.
That's where it get different.
Yeah.
But I know where we going. But I'm just saying, I'm throwing my opinion out there.
But there's some songwriters that don't get credit for it on the record, and they wrote the song.
So I think that would make you a ghostwriter.
That would make you a ghostwriter
to me. Just my opinion of it. I think that will be what draws the line of you being a ghostwriter is the non-acknowledgement. Your name isn't even on the record as a writer. That's what will put you in the category as a ghostwriter. To me. That's I guess that's where the ghost part of it comes from. You know what I mean?
I definitely understand that. But I like I said, the difference. I mean, I don't see a difference. I just think that like how you spoke about it just a few minutes ago, it's not respected in the hip hop game. If someone else writes the lyrics for you, though. That's why I'm saying I don't see why either.
Okay,
well, I mean, if you want me to like feel your pain, I need it to be your pain.
But that's the thing. I think that's where it switches.
If somebody helping you, like if they getting credit for like helping you,
but when we look at people like
articulated it the right way,
we look at people like Diddy. You don't listen to Diddy for pain and none of that. So is it really a knock against Diddy that he don't write his stuff? He don't put no pain in the music. It's not like we don't listen to. I'm just saying like
but I don't
he's
consider
one of those
Diddy
people.
a real rapper though.
That's my thing. I think that's where it would switch then because what are you listening to him for?
Yeah,
is that will be what makes it bad if you find out he's ghost. Like if we find out Kendrick Lamar has a ghostwriter, it's like
it's going downhill.
We thought you were the best in the world.
Fast.
So it's like, but when you not looked at like that, I don't think it's a knock on you. Like nobody looked at Eazy-E like the dopest rapper. We looked at him like, oh, he's gangster. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but they saying Q wrote most of his rhymes. So
at the end of the day, you wrote it, but I am literally the embodiment of what you were writing.
Yeah.
So it's like, can you rap what you put for me? No, because you not me. At the end of the day, I might not be able to write it the way that you can, but you can't say it the way that I can.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but you need my conviction.
That sounds like a partnership.
That's how I look at it.
I would consider that as like ghostwriting, though.
But especially you need my conviction just as much as I need your lyrics. You get what I'm saying? You need me to be able to say it the same way I need you to be able to write it.
Yeah, because
some people just need that.
Yeah, because if you think about it, if you go off the movie of NWA movie, and you see. You notice that how they put Eazy-E, he wasn't an artist. So basically, it's like if I wanted to write for him, and he didn't know how to put it in words, he probably tell me his story, and I can go from there. So is that you know what I'm saying? Is that a ghostwriter? I mean, like, is it that really considered a ghostwriter? Is it still bad?
I don't think it's a bad thing, because I mean, if you can spit it, you can spit it regardless. I mean,
And then another thing is too.
I think the case is very.
I think it get bad when you're like, if you are considering yourself, like if you like, okay, I'm gonna just say the most obvious one that probably is gonna come up would be Drake. The reason it hit so hard for Drake was because you prided yourself on being the best rapper. Like that you didn't say I was the best artist. You didn't say I was the best singer. You said you're the best rapper. So it's different when we find out somebody penned that for you. It's like, now we have to question everything because you were on the top of the rappers. So when we find out that you don't rap, it's like, come on, it's different than if you find out Kodak Black or somebody that's not looked at as a great rapper. You're not gonna look at it the same way. I think that's where Rico was going with that one. Like,
but my thing is this though. So, but say I can write, right? But I don't have that. In fact, yeah, that swag. And then I go his. I mean, I think he got it. People gonna go gravitate more to him. So I'm like, look, here, man. I mean, can you split this? Is something wrong with that? If you're trying to make money,
if you were considering yourself as in that top tier, what his always bring up? What makes an MC? If you consider yourself an MC, yeah, it's a problem. If you consider yourself an entertainer,
exactly,
it's a difference. Like,
but what's the difference in a beat? Because everybody can't. One person can take a beat and do miraculous,
yeah,
and the next person can
chop it up. Yeah.
It's called style.
But that's what separates
you gotta have style.
A rapper from an artist. There's a lot of rappers who can't make good songs. Then there's a lot of artists who can't rap that makes great songs. You need a balance. You get what I'm saying? But for, like he said, when you classified as a rapper, like when you one of them, because it ain't a lot of people that are looked at as, yo, give them a 16, they gonna destroy. Like when you in that category, and finding out you don't write your shit, your stuff just it gets different for them people.
Okay,
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's just that tier. It's just that
like
tier.
The Kendricks, the Coles, the Drakes. Like it's a small bracket of people. Like the Big Sean's.
If you found out Rakim didn't write his,
that's crazy,
bro.
It'll
break the internet.
Okay, so it will break the internet. But would you still not like him though?
It would change how you look at it. It would change how you listen to him.
I wouldn't like him no more, especially because I consider him as one of I'm still in Rakim as one of the best MCs. Like right now, 50 plus, he'll still out rap half of these people. Like acapella with a beat, it doesn't matter. I think because I'm going off of his creativity as being his own, not somebody else.
I give a bomb to that. Rakim will still out rap more than half the rappers in the league right now.
I'm not shy to step on toes. I'm saying
that's true. I believe it. I gotta drop a bomb to that. I think that's semi facts.
The first thing is an artist. It's your creativity. Just like you said with the beat, what somebody else gonna do. I can see this blank canvas and do this. You see the blank canvas and start making stick men and stuff. Or you might write a paragraph, and your paragraph just ain't as nice as my paragraph. That's to me as a sport.
But
I want to see nobody else put on Mike's shoes.
But you got to look at when you say Rakim, and I might not be 100% correct when I say this, but back in that era, everybody wrote their shit.
Yeah.
Nah, that's cap.
I mean, early in the rap game, majority of them wrote this shit.
You talking about early, like the late 60s, not late 60s, but the early 70s.
There wasn't even nobody rapping in the 70s, man. What are you talking about?
The 80s, whenever.
Hey, hold on. There was somebody rapping because, hey.
They was rapping.
They wasn't even taken serious back then.
Hey, but today's the birthday of hip hop. August 11th, 1973. The birthday of hip hop. The birthday of hip hop.
Not rapping.
Yeah, but I mean, they considered themselves rapping though back then.
Not back then. Nobody wasn't rapping in no damn.
They said that they was rapping to the beat.
Yeah, I mean,
they was just MCing at a party.
Yes, what you're hearing is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat.
If you look at history back in the day when they first started up, they were not rapping.
What were they doing?
Party.
Okay.
Bro, how you take the
They was
invention
partying.
of it and say that's not what it was? Like, that's what
That's
it was
not what
at that moment.
No,
Like,
no. It wasn't looked at it as the same way it is now.
Okay.
They were partying.
And they just had somebody MC
all it was.
and it started
Cutting and scratching and mixing wasn't even like developed back then. When Kool Herc started that shit, it was just a party jam. It was a back to school party jam. That's all it was.
Yeah, that's what it was.
They wasn't out there, then eventually dudes
what
started
was he
getting on
doing
the mic,
back to school party jam. What was he doing?
playing music.
So
There were no words.
Like,
It wasn't all that. No.
It was just the music.
okay.
Yeah.
There were no words.
So
No.
when did the
They didn't even have MCs back then.
I gotta see
Hip
this.
hoppy and don't stop the drop it
Hey,
to the bang.
that's
bang.
later.
When did that come out?
That's later,
That's
man.
later than 73. That came out.
That's
so-
way
yeah,
later.
It's still in the 70s.
That's
Yeah,
all
it's
I'm
still
saying.
70s.
Was,
I think 78,
it was
79.
the
It's still
It
70s.
started off as partying. They playing music in the park. Then guys would get on the mic and start talking and stuff, talking about the crowd, and then it started rhyming. It developed in all that. Because like they were just literally playing music, and then eventually mixing started coming along and all that.
That's still the birth, though.
This is what I'm saying.
I get it. But then you trying to say that they were rapping back then. No, they wasn't.
Okay, let's move to the 80s.
So
Everybody wasn't writing these stuff in the 80s.
Yeah, okay, but I kind of feel what he's saying. He's saying that the levels of rap wasn't what it is now compared to back then. It wasn't. He's saying so he's not considering it rap. He considered it more of it was.
And if you want to go back that far,
entertainment.
those
form.
dudes definitely wrote their own shit.
That's what they was doing.
Yeah, they was definitely. It was definitely
With the Kingo and
You
stuff.
stupid. All right, but the
Bell bottoms.
More words, mad old.
Smoothing them.
Just give me mad old.
They were smooth with it,
We
though.
can move on.
They was smooth with it, though.
It smell like Jerry curl juice in here right now. Like
I don't even know if they about the Jerry Kill thing. I mean,
coming to the party.
right, flicking it. Just
oh, no, that was later in the 80s when they was doing that, and that was more West Coast than anything.
Oh, they was definitely rapping.
in the 70s, they definitely had their shirts off. They definitely had the silk shirts with the 3 buttons unbuttoned at the top. They definitely was out there like
and that was still more West Coast. That was still more West Coast.
Boy, hey, listen.
Yeah, that's still more
If
West
they from
Coast.
New York, I promise you they ain't claiming that.
He
I promise you.
happened.
But they was. I seen some
I'm
pictures.
from Jersey.
Yeah,
He
but
my dad from
happened.
Jersey,
Word.
too.
What was the
I'm trying-
documentary?
I
What
promise
was the
you.
They was
documentary?
out there like that, bro.
The single,
about Grandmaster Flash.
the little
I
single.
forgot which one it is. I know what you're talking about. It's something that came out. It's on Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot the name of that.
They give you
the little shimmery thing.
See, he had no rappers when he started
They
that.
had that joint on that.
Hey, listen. Just
Go ahead,
because you wasn't there, don't try to whatever. But get back to the subject. Get back to the subject about ghostwriting, because what I said earlier, I said if I wrote something for his, and because his got more style. My next question is this: then, if you had a child or a family member that wanted to be an artist and they couldn't write, but you could write, would you write something for them to make them an artist, to make them a better artist? Would you be a ghostwriter and let them get the credit for it?
Yes.
So of course.
Absolutely is. I don't want the fame part of it anyway. 100%.
But no, listen.
But what happens? What happens when their
Listen.
life changes and then they blow up and then you still sitting there?
Listen, because
that's why I wouldn't be the ghostwriter. That's why you have
that's
the business
Uncle
right
Ice.
to have.
That's what we call
my
Uncle
name
Ice.
need to be on there.
Hold on.
My name need to be on
Like
there.
you-
I'm
He
talking
went on
about ghostwriter. I'm talking about like
he
your
went
name-
on to do his thing, and you still at the crib, and you salty. That's Uncle Ice.
Hold on.
We'll
But
do Uncle
my
Ice.
thing is this though. Your name can't be on it. I mean, you just writing, you penning the stuff for your son,
This like
your
my,
daughter.
Oh, my son.
Your son, your daughter.
100%.
But I ask this question outside.
100%.
I asked this question outside of this podcast out in the street, and people was like, "No, I wouldn't do it."
Yeah, you a hater.
No,
You a stone cold hater.
No.
Listen,
because-
and
no,
are you writing it word for word, or are you help molding them?
no. I'm saying, say for all right. So
You can help mold them. I think with no
but-
questions asked.
Yeah, you can probably help give us certain lyrics, but I'm just saying though, like the people that I asked, one person stated to me that the reason why they wouldn't do it is because they feel like you'll be hindering them from developing their own style or whatever, because you might be passing off something that you wanted to always do and you couldn't do it. You know what I mean? That's like being a crutch.
What's buddy
That's like being a
name?
crutch.
What's buddy name? That wrote the Sugar Hill song. He wrote the rhyme for the guy, and he never got credit for it. What's his name?
And I
He's salty as hell about that right now
yeah, and I seen that on
Why is he salty then?
because he didn't get no credit. The dude actually called his fucking name Grandmaster Caz. called his name in the song. Cause he wrote the thing
Yeah.
with it, and the dude said his name and all.
No, that's different. That's crazy.
But I'm
That's
saying,
different.
But he was a grown man.
But it's not. My thing was my relationship.
Were they
you
kids?
would make that.
I mean, it really matters though.
Yeah.
I mean, they were
They were teenagers.
young,
Both of them was
19,
teenagers?
20s and something like that. They were young.
They was young.
That's like beginning of hip hop.
Nah, but you gotta
Sugar
go back.
Hill
You gotta go
Gang,
back and
that's
make that
early,
right.
early.
I mean, but your name in the song.
Nah, but you got to go back and make that right though. Like if you know that
The dude
that
never
verse-
gave him.
Maybe he never got a
Big
chance
Bank
to
Hank.
make it
That's
right.
what. That's
That's
the dude.
crazy.
You ever heard the song with the dude? His name Big Bank Hank.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard that before.
That's the rhyme. The rhyme he said. Grandmaster Caz wrote that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but like you got to go make that right. As a just as morals and as a person that I stand on values, like you got to make that right. I can't.
How we gonna make it
wouldn't
right though?
If it's just put you on a couple songs to help you get some bank, put you on a tour with
Nobody
us as a
buying that.
backup. My thing was, if I know
I mean,
what you wrote for me,
nobody about
put
that.
me here, I'd be a dickhead to not at least extend a hand to help you get up now that I'm up. I ain't saying give him everything. I'm saying at least extend your hand, because I know without that verse, would I be who I am? No. As a man with morals, bro, you reach your hand back and you let that man get a pickup. Like that's it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like I
I'm
said,
not gonna give you the fountain, but I'm gonna at least give you some direction to it. Like that's all you got to do. Some people won't even reach back and do that much, so it makes it look worse. It makes it look real shady if you don't reach back.
but listen,
What Grandmaster said? What he said about it? I don't know nothing about the story. What he said about it? You got to read to tell us.
Well, it says a week later, Big Bank Hank, Wonder Mike, and Master G recorded 1979's Rapper's Delight. Big Bank Hank's lyrics on Rapper's Delight was taken from Grandmaster Caz's rhyme book. He even kept a line which referred to Grandmaster Caz's former moniker, Casanova Fly.
Also, Big Bang Hank.
yeah,
Took
took
it
the
from
rhyme,
Grandmaster
turned it cash, and he said it in a rhyme, and he wrote that. He's saying he wrote that lyric for him, but he never got any type of credit for it.
The dude didn't even acknowledge that
He got it from the rhyme
he
book.
tried to treat it like he wrote it.
Yeah.
So he took it out of his rhyme book. So
Yeah,
he didn't give it to him.
Either way,
I'm about to say
it's kind of crazy.
I'm about to say yeah. Now that's a whole different.
Either way, that's kind of crazy though. Like,
But like I said, if you writing for your kid and your kid just paying you, he don't put your name on a thing, but he paying you, getting the money, but now he's living the lifestyle that you wrote for him though.
that's
the only song.
That's that Uncle Ice thing.
That one
Like I said, I
can't. You can't.
Just as me, just how I was raised, I can't even like, bro. If I wanted that, I would have went after that.
Yeah.
I clearly didn't succeed in getting that. It would be really weird for me to now feel some type of way that you got it.
For all y'all that haven't,
I'm not
that
saying.
don't know the Uncle Ice line, that's paid in full. Check it out.
Oh yeah. Paid in full.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but listen, I'm not saying that. I mean, me personally, if I was a person that could write, I would write for my kids definitely, because I want to see them succeed. You always want to mentally. You always, as a father, you always want your kids to succeed more than you did.
Facts.
You know what I mean? That's like I said. That's why, like, even if I'm gonna go to sports. So I played football. The farthest I played football was in college, Division III. Now, if my son grows up and he's playing Division I or II, and am I going to try to help him out with little gyms, train him on the side? Yeah, I'm not going to be like, oh, just listen to your coaches, because I might know something he don't know because I played the game before him. Yeah, then I want him to go to the league or something like that. So the same thing is me being a ghostwriter for my child, or for one of my child or a relative. I would do it. Like I said, I don't need the actual credit on the thing. Exactly. Just give me the money. Was it make sure I'm getting paid? Make sure my account is filled. If you be
like pops and getting nothing.
But that's the thing.
Yeah,
like,
that's where I was going with it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, what's your
relationship?
Yeah,
because that I think that changes. That makes it like that puts a different wrinkle in it when you got to factor in like what type of relationship do you got with this person that you ghostwrite.
And why wouldn't you ghostwrite for him though? If you wouldn't, what would be the level that you wouldn't do it?
I'm not writing it word for word.
You're not writing it word for word.
No.
So I'm saying if so, just like I stated earlier. So if your son,
I can't.
You can't. Why?
I can help you.
Why you can't write? Why
I
you can't
want
write?
you.
feel like
I want
I'm
you
gonna do whatever it is to take you to get you over the
like
top.
if I have the
hopefully
ability,
you take me with you.
Yep.
like if I got the
I want
ability
you to. I want you
do
to.
it,
I want
I'm
you to show your
definitely gonna
own
do it.
creativity.
No,
Your
I need
kid
you
might
to
not
get.
have
I
it.
need you to
I'm
get
What
in
if
the
your kid don't
door.
got it? Some
Shit,
people
man,
just
then
got a
shit.
swag without
We
the
about to
ability
wait. We about to waste the
write.
next 20 years, and you trying to rap.
No, but if I can
Nah,
rap, but I
nah.
don't have the swag to
You
now
should-
put me in
If
position.
if you really can rap, then you can rap. You might just
Nah.
need some little help here, a little help there.
All right, so I'm gonna put it in another. I'm gonna put it in another terms. I'm gonna take.
You gonna write the whole thing?
Hold on, listen. I'm gonna put it in
Nah.
other terms. I'm put it in other terms. So we're gonna take it to someone that we consider can rap. Drake. We're gonna mention Drake. So now Drake pens his son's first album. You gonna be mad?
He's Drake.
No, but
what's the
my
difference,
thing is his son
though?
still has to
Listen,
deliver it.
Yeah,
though.
I know what I'm saying.
Like,
But
even if
he
still have
wasn't
some type of
even if he
talent.
wasn't
Yeah.
a big star, Drake, that's him.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. But that's just him.
yeah. But I'm still.
Me, I'm not writing it. I might listen to what you say, like, okay, let's put this
That's
put this
crazy.
together.
Like if I have that ability to write, if I know I am a talented writer, but I don't have that other part that it takes.
What's the other part?
And that it because
That it.
some
I'll give you a
people-
good
some people are
example of
great
that.
at
Yeah, a
rap
real good
and
example.
don't got
Crisscross.
no type of personality.
Yeah.
Jermaine Dupri wrote all that shit.
What happened?
But
to
they
him?
had the person. They
But
made
they
money.
had
They
it.
made money.
They had
What
it.
They couldn't
happened to him?
sustain
One of them
it.
died.
One of them died. Yeah, and they can sustain
Years
it.
later.
So
Yeah, but still,
Like
they
years later.
But during that
I
time,
remember Cross. I remember.
yeah, but
that's
during
what
that
I'm
time, they
saying,
made
like-
money though. They made buku money.
But you need to have both parts. And
Yeah.
if I got a part of it, who would I be to tell my son I can't give you this part? If you have the it factor part and I got the writing part, as your father, I'm gonna do everything I can to put you in
Put you in
put you
position.
in
Yep.
position to
Yeah,
win.
I
Yeah.
got
You
to.
still
You got
my
all
thing
the
was you
support.
still
I just
gotta
want to see.
deliver
I
it.
just want you to be your own. I want you to be your own person.
So you wouldn't write
But
our
his
song word for
personality
word.
is still
That's
his
just like if
personality,
you're.
though.
That's just like if your
if I
son
know
was a
you, if you're a writer, you can still proofread.
But his son might
Writers
not, your son
proofread.
might
I
not
will.
be a writer.
I will.
though.
Let me ask you
proofread,
this.
and if I feel like, okay, son, you need some help right here in this department right here. Now, every part that I feel like you need help, I'm gonna help you. But am I gonna do it for you? Hell no.
Okay, check this out. Check this out.
That's that black.
So just say if
I'm
No
sorry.
cap, no,
Let's
no
just
cap.
say-
that's really the black. That's the blackest version of parenting right there. Because only black parents feel like doing it for you is a hindrance to you. That's
Listen.
only black people feel that way. Only black people feel like you have to struggle to get it. Why?
Not struggle. I said,
No,
if
no,
you need-
but why do
whenever
I
you
have
need
to
help-
struggle through the process of trying to write the song if
I'm
my
just
father can write this song?
right.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Sorry, that shit
So
is
just
wild to me.
say,
Like, I
say.
hear what y'all saying, and I'm a parent too. That shit is wild. Like,
Hold
hey,
on,
I'm
check
not
this out.
doing that, bro.
I got a good example for you. So say just like your father was a talented engine builder.
Mhm.
I mean, he can build them fast as you need them, right? And you was there the whole time, but you just never could pick that up. But you can drive.
Mhm.
So here it is. You're in a position where you can drive. Now you need a motor man. But your dad said, no, I ain't building it for you because I tried to show you.
Mm.
I ain't never said I'm gonna give up on him. That sound like that father gave up.
No, he didn't give up. He said
He said,
exactly
I'm not
what you
doing it.
said.
You
I'm
said-
not gonna do it for
Well,
you.
you
I can
gotta
just
show
show you how to do
I
it.
know.
yeah.
I said I will help him in whatever department he needs help
Well,
in.
why am I wasting time trying to learn something
Because
I can't do?
I'm not gonna be here forever.
You're the driver.
That's true.
I'm not going
But you
to
don't
be
gotta
here
be here
forever. I need.
forever.
I'm not. Listen. I'm
Put
big.
me in
I'm
a
big.
position
I am
to
big.
where I can do it.
I am big on
No,
teaching
man.
you how to.
Once I'm
fish.
up 20 million, let me try to learn how to
Not
write.
just-
now.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
sorry.
get to the 20 million before you try to teach
Yeah.
me this life lesson of writing.
You can show me that later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what?
Listen,
I can learn this.
I write
later.
it and then it
Put me in
bombs.
it. Because if you
said
can,
that it bombs.
if you can advance,
Listen, hold on. Let me reverse it. Y'all all on the successful part of it.
No,
I write it and then it bomb, and then you like, Dad, you're never writing anything else for me. Now I'm
Okay,
like, now
that's
you like,
trial and error. Boom.
now you put me all out the room. Like now I can't even be a part of the process.
So trial and error.
Yeah, I mean, everything.
learned
Now,
that-
now it's like, oh, whatever.
No, but no,
That's
no,
not-
no,
that's
no,
all y'all did.
no,
Whatever.
like, though.
but that ain't no different than you writing it and messing it up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If you
But
do
okay,
write
so
it
if
and
he
it mess
tried,
up,
if you write it,
I
mess
never
it up,
wrote
okay,
it.
well now I know my
I
dad
never
not the
wrote
way.
it.
Let me go to a different route.
I proofread it, said maybe you could do this a little better right here. maybe you should change this word out.
So when that bomb, he come back and go, Dad, I shouldn't even listen to you.
You know what?
There's a 50-50 chance either way that it cannot go.
But more than likely,
you need a Snickers, buddy.
Yeah.
I ain't hungry.
but listen though, you gotta think about it though. If you hear him and you know, like, because all right, so you're a hip hop person, and you know something, he picks this up later in his, because most kids gonna pick up something. They're gonna pick up 10 things before they get to that one thing they really want to go at.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? So your son decides.
Pause. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm thinking while we talking. If he really that talented, he got that it factor. And you can write like that, or you help him mold, he gonna figure it out.
No,
That's my mindset. He gonna figure it out. He's gonna make it work.
Everybody not a writer. Everybody can.
No.
They don't write half the lyrics now.
Everybody,
Bro, they don't write half the lyrics now.
And and half this music is ass now.
And they still making the same 20 million that you talking about.
That's not first of all.
Lil Uzi got a $24 million diamond in his forehead, and you telling me right?
See, I don't like when people say that, and then you go to the top of the people.
But what
like
y'all talking about? What did he say? What did he say?
Let's talk about the other people.
Nah, you said success the whole time.
We're talking about
you can make the 20 million. Go ahead and write it yourself.
We're talking about standard. We're talking about the average. You going to the top 5%? No,
that's where you was at the whole time.
No.
That where y'all was at the whole time.
I said if I have the ability
if it was a bag 20 million right here, son, damn right, I'm gonna write it. Son, we rich forever.
That's what we were saying, bro.
But if that 20 million bag ain't right there, son, I'm gonna help you get there as much as I can. But if I can't write them, I can't do it.
But what if the 20 million sitting there, you just didn't see it?
You can see it. If he got that type of talent, you can see it.
How many rappers that saw the money before they got started?
Man, I seen a video of Drake when he was little. You could tell he was a star.
But he was on Nickelodeon and everything else.
Before he was on Nickelodeon.
But he went that route first.
Listen,
he was on Nickelodeon. He started on Nickelodeon. He was like 15. He was like 14, 15.
When he was a child, like 4 or 5.
But listen.
Who's his dad?
You're talking about
who was his dad?
His father's a musician.
That's the same. That's the situation we talking.
His father's a jazz musician.
But
he knows music.
He knows music.
He's not a rapper. He's not a writer of rap.
He don't.
That's not the
Drake don't make jazz.
That's not the conversation. That's not the conversation.
That's not the same.
He don't make jazz.
No, you taking 2 + 2 and making 5 out of it, bro. That's not the same thing, though.
Drake doesn't make jazz.
Just like you said, he got the sound. If let's just say his dad had the sound in his head, he knows what good music sounds like.
Yeah, he does.
And Drake has the writing abilities. That's the same thing y'all talking about on opposite ends. He can write it, but he don't know the music.
Listen,
how is that not the same? No. Don't just fast forward.
That's not the situation.
All we did was switch roles.
Because all we did was switch roles.
Though.
He can write and he knows music.
But listen,
he knows jazz music.
He knows music.
But matter of fact, let's change it. Let's change it. Hold on. Let's change it up because Drake said out his mouth. His uncle
and what does his mom do?
Uncle
and what does his mom do?
Is the one
and what did his mom do?
His father did not help him with rapping.
What did his mom do?
She's like an accountant or some weird stuff.
No, she wasn't. She was a school teacher.
Yes, whatever.
Okay,
she was a grammar school teacher. So he knew how to write.
All right, but listen, but that wasn't the question though.
Everybody went through grammar school and there's a lot of people that went through school that got parents as teachers.
All I'm saying,
ain't no damn writers.
But listen, but the question wasn't even that. Listen, the question was basically based off of this though. Your son has the persona, like he's the showman. You never was a showman, but you can write. Like that's like a poet. Some poets can write, but they can't stand in front of a audience and spit it out. They got to put it in a book.
Hold on. He got a good one. Mayweather.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
His father boxed, but he would never that dude.
Nope.
Uncle was not that good.
Nope.
He's considered.
They were good. They were decent.
Did it?
But they never made it to the top.
But they helped him out, right?
Right. They
trained him.
But they didn't say, no, I ain't going to train. You got to go find it on your own.
Yeah, like that would have been asinine.
They showed them what they knew.
Listen, but y'all missing what I'm saying. I never said, no, son, you got to go here to go get the information.
If I'm correct, the uncle was the defensive guy.
Even then, that's a false equivalent because they can't do it for him. It wasn't an option.
Yeah.
When the situation we're talking about, you can do it for him.
Yeah.
Like
he's saying he won't write word for word.
It's a false equivalent only because in boxing.
Let's stick to music. Pooh Shiesty Dad was a rapper.
What is that? He barely has a. All right, you got it.
No. See now you're going to skill level. We're not talking about skill level.
They barely got a relationship. As far as the music part, his father, the way he listen to his father's music and then listen to his actual music, that's not the same type of music.
It's not the same music. I'm talking about the relationship. Did you watch the interview? Because I
can rap.
Pooh Shiesty said his dad would never write his music for him. He let him do what he did, and then he'll critique it, and that was it.
But see, that was it. But he
already had an ability, and his dad honed it.
Yep.
So what did I say?
Because you're literally talking about a situation we're not talking about. We're literally talking about your son does not have the ability to write.
Yes,
and you do. You're talking about building and molding. Yeah. We're literally already established he can't write for shit.
Yeah. That's what we were saying.
Have that ability. Like you're making it a whole situation that is not. Though.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly. We're talking about.
So he just want to be a rapper, but he can't rap.
Yeah,
he can't write a rap.
He's not good at the writing aspect, but he has the personality. He has a good flow to him. Yeah. He knows how to deliver the rhyme. Yeah. He's just not good at writing the rhyme himself.
So what you're writing
like his lyrics is ass, but like you heard his first songs. Lyricism wise, the lyrics is trash in his shit, but you hear the potential. You know a lot of songs.
So he Future. Wait, I'm the only one. That's all I heard.
You shit on Future like that?
Lyrics.
Man. I mean, but Future is not a person that you would listen to.
I got a headache.
Nah, we
consider himself as the top MC.
But we didn't win away from being the top MC. We went to go get the bag. If I want to go get the bag.
You never heard Future talk about himself in that manner.
That went see y'all change it again. Y'all said go get the 20 million, go get the bag. He got a persona. He just can't write.
Future is an entertainer, man.
If you want to say Future, cool. I don't listen to him well enough to tell you if he's a good rapper or not. No. Listen.
Some crazy lyrics.
He doesn't. To me, I think he has a great flow and it elevates some of the shit that he say. That's how I feel about Future personally.
So that's it. That's
he really don't say shit.
That's the Knights of the Rhyme Table child that we talking about right now.
Basically, you got all the persona. Future got a hell of an aura. And don't be saying shit.
Yeah.
So what he said this morning? Pray for her.
Yeah,
fact. That shit was retarded. Yeah, that's crazy. See, he's retarded.
So I am not the one to write it, but I will help mold you if you need it molding. If that's what you need.
You're trying to mold somebody that.
No. We never said he was ass. You said he had a persona. He just couldn't write. You said his writing.
You threw him on the table.
You said his writing is ass.
Rico. We have all these cameras.
And go back. You said his writing is ass.
He cannot write.
Yeah,
but he can rap.
Already
he got a flow. He got a persona. Is what you say?
Established.
So he's just not lyrical.
He cannot write.
That's how I came. Music. So I came up with the Future.
So
Future got some good ghostwriting songs. He wrote for Beyonce.
Okay. Anyway, so we've already established
ghostwriting. I can't
individual cannot rap. To the original question, would you write for your child who has the persona and the aura
but
cannot write?
They couldn't
write.
Would you
write for him?
No,
I literally said he couldn't write. That was the first thing I said.
I'm sure I'll go back and watch.
Yeah, listen.
It's recorded,
and that's the first question. That's the question I said.
What he said. Y'all tell us what he said.
Hey, in the chat, tell him I said he couldn't write. I know I said this.
That's what I just said. You said he couldn't write.
That's all I'm saying. Like
writing and just rapping is two different things.
Yeah, and that's where we was trying to get at. We was trying to get at that whole situation.
You said he couldn't write. I said, okay, well, I'm not writing it for him. I help him.
That's what you said.
But we never said he couldn't rap.
And we said if I have the ability to write,
you can see the star potential in him. He just couldn't write.
Yeah.
And I said if he can't grasp writing, and I have that shit down packed, why would I not pin him something?
Yeah.
Why would I not write for him if I see everything that I don't have in him?
When you say you're gonna write for him, is he giving you the viewpoints, the topics and everything?
No, you tell me. You give me you're gonna be in the room, so you tell me what you want the song to be about, and then I give you the song.
You're not writing it for him.
It's still me writing it though, because all those words that are coming out of our minds, I'm just pulling the ideas from you. What you like? What are you into?
Okay, so that's the whole point. That's the whole point of ghostwriting.
Yeah, that's the
whole point of ghostwriting.
We're talking about.
But you're saying pinning the whole thing. That's a whole. That's a whole different. That's CB4. That's like you being somebody else that you're not.
I'm taking your personality and I'm writing this song.
But okay,
for
so
you.
you said that's being somebody. You said that's being
somebody totally different.
But
Okay, Dad, this is the song I want to write. I need some help with da 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 da, and you help him. He gave you the storyline. He gave you the what he wanted to rap about, the whole topic, and what you did was you helped him out.
That's
a difference from writing the whole thing. That's why I asked you that.
No, in the whole situation we're talking about is you literally writing the whole song.
No,
I took out your ideas that you
See,
like.
that's a whole different. If the artist is giving you the ideas,
time to move on.
I still have to write it, Rico. I still have to write it. With all your ideas in it, I still have to be the one to write that.
You notice it's the youngest at the table that's debating between themselves, right? Like they can't get past the subject of I was talking about ghostwriting.
It's turned into wordplay now.
Yeah, because they're saying the same thing in different words. But
that's me writing a song and I gave it to you.
But listen, so you don't have a problem. Okay, my thing is this then to try to move the conversation forward. So you have a problem with ghostwriting then?
If you're gonna write word for word and
yes.
you say that you did this as the best artist, yes. If you did it as I like this song we came up with, I don't have a problem with it. I have a problem when you become Jay-Z, you say you in this realm and you didn't write it. Oh no. But if you want to do it as entertainment, I get entertainment from your creativity.
At this point in somebody like Jay-Z, Drake career,
oh man,
they couldn't take a ghostwriter. I
gotta take their music off. I had to take Drake music off.
All right, so okay, my thing is this. So
Quentin Miller, that song was exactly the same song.
My thing is this then. So what artists will make you upset if you found that they had a ghostwriter all their career?
I just told you.
Jay-Z, Drake,
the ones that I hold dear. I just really like Drake.
So what?
If he said they came out and said he was ghostwriter.
Go around the table. Cool. Go around the table. What artists would make you upset if you found that they was really original ghost? Kendrick, what hurt your heart?
It hurt my heart.
J. Cole.
Oh.
So if you found out that they had ghostwriters, why would you change? Why would you not? Why would it hurt your heart though? What's the reason why it would hurt your heart that you found out Kendrick had a ghostwriter? Why? Because
it's not like they're perfect, but it's like in this music world, it's like a superhero. Like that's my guy right there. Like I feel like everything that you said you did and whatever went on in these songs, it was all your creativity. But if it was somebody else, it's like, damn, I was supposed to give that love to that person.
Okay, I'm gonna play devil advocate. Who's your favorite R&B artist now, past, anything that you listen to?
You talking to a guy that don't really listen to R&B.
Oh, any song. You might see where I'm going with this. Someone that you listen to, like if you was just put on a song, or what's your favorite song you ever heard R&B wise, or anything? Nothing. Like, I mean, you don't listen to no music.
Sir,
I listen to it, but it's not like it's not my favorite. Okay, like, so it ain't even my favorite genre of music. So, but I would guess Usher.
Okay, so
I would guess Usher.
So
I don't care about them writing those songs.
And why don't you? And you care about
I don't have that same love for R&B like I have for hip hop.
Same question to you. So you said J. Cole, right? You said J. Cole would be And you said, so how would you feel? What would you do since J. Cole? Why would it hurt your heart so bad if you found out he had a ghostwriter?
Because you're not just a rapper. Like you don't just rap about the common BL shit of everybody else. Like you have substance. Your story of where you come from, what you go through, like your story is what makes me a fan of your rapping. Now, if I find out that all the pain, all the ups and downs that you rapped about didn't come from you, it would change my perspective because that's what I fell in love with from you as an artist. You get what I'm saying? Is the ability to tell that story. Now, if you lose that, you get what I'm saying? That would change how I felt about it. And so you feel the same way about R&B artists? Like any music that your favorite R&B artist, you feel like if you know that every song they sung, if they sung a song, like you said, you Usher, say your favorite love song is by Usher, and then all of a sudden you find out he didn't pen it. That wasn't his pain. Most of my favorite R&B songs I know for a fact weren't written
by the artist.
But
it don't affect you the same.
R&B is looked at differently because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what them lyrics is. If you can sing, you can sing. The lyrics matter, but they don't really matter. Let's look at some of the most popular R&B songs ever. You get what I'm saying? Like the lyrics are cool, but it's the ability to sing that makes the R&B song good. I know a lot of R&B songs with good lyrics, but if the singer is it doesn't matter anymore. You get what I'm saying? That's the reason I think that R&B is looked at a little bit different. Is because at the end of the day, in R&B, you still got to have that voice. That's still your talent, though.
Put a pin in that. Now you, Jay-Z.
Hold on. I'm switch up.
Okay, who?
DMX.
So you found out DMX had a ghostwriter. How would you feel? Why would you feel?
Be devastated
that hurt my
behind
soul.
that.
Okay, devastated. So
because everybody just felt like that was his life. And to find out that's not, even with the dumb shit you went through, I'd be kind of disappointed about that.
So you don't feel the same way about your favorite R&B or singer? You feel the same way?
If I found out Jill Scott was getting a ghostwriter, I'd be kind of upset about that too.
Okay, so you're the only one. But so what you just said, you basically stated if J. Cole's had a what's name, you'll be upset, but you really don't care about the R&B artist because the fact that it's all about their singing. So why doesn't it mean the same thing about a rapper then? Because it's all about their persona and how they flow.
Because to me, it's not all about the persona and the flow. I think that's important, but I actually listen to rap. Like I'm a big fan of the rappers. You get what I'm saying? If you look at my music, my Apple Music right now, it's not a lot of the ha da 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 trap. It's not a lot of that. I listen to the rappers. So to me, you are a rapper. The words matter. You get what I'm saying? When I say R&B, the words matter, but they don't. If you can sing, that's what I'm listening to. I want to hear you sing. You get what I'm saying? That's why to me it's different. Because the aura and all of that can go out the window. If you can rap, I listen to a couple of songs right now that y'all be like, that flow is weird as hell. But he's spitting like he's really talking. That matters to me. That's why I say it's different for me anyway. Because the aura shit don't matter. I don't care if you got a good aura.
But I mean, you have a good flow. We spoke about flow before. We said that flow is important.
That's how you get paid.
So what about you? So why is it different for you that that for a singer, if you just want them to sing and be able to sing, you don't care if they wrote their word, but you want them to be able to.
Because number one, like I don't connect with that. Like I'm not ever gonna try to be a singer. When I listen to R&B, I'm not gonna sing along with it. Like my soul is not gonna get attached to it. Like you weird. Like it's not.
You
like
gotta listen to the right R&B.
Listen, no, I listen to R&B. I'm just saying the difference.
You ever listen to any Erykah Badu albums?
No, I'm saying no. I have, but
you need to try that.
Seriously.
It's just not me. Like that's not my.
You ain't never getting your vibe and you hear that and you just be like you don't feel it? Like what's wrong?
You've never listened to Erykah Badu
what's wrong with you?
Listen, I might be, but I'm just saying, crazy. Like I
Jill Scott either.
I listen to Jill Scott more. That's way more. I'm scared of Erykah Badu. But
somebody in the chat said because rap is somewhat a sport. I can agree with that.
You feel me? Like the competition level, like boom, just like a rap battle. Like if you find out this person ain't nothing like at all what he saying and claim, it's just like in the
most
hood.
of them not. That's crazy.
It is.
Like,
I like Gucci. Besides his bars, he really lived the life that he was rapping about.
But so
crazy
okay,
it is.
okay.
I like the realness of it.
Okay, but he really lived that life. But say somebody came in and said, Gucci, I can make your lyrics harder, and they ghostwriter. I don't want no credit. You'll still feel would you still feel the same way about Gucci?
No. And number one,
because Gucci not looked at as a lyrical rapper. We like you because of that gritty, grimy, like that trap talk. If somebody else,
that's the persona. That's what we just spoke about. The persona, the flow. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I'm saying.
But it matches your lifestyle.
Yeah, like your lifestyle is what makes it authentic. If somebody pent your lifestyle for you and you weren't living that would look asinine. That's crazy.
Rappers are getting killed.
That's some ghostwriting.
Rappers are getting killed.
Makes it better.
That's what happened to Vanilla Ice.
Yeah.
And what happened? And do anybody respect him? Want to hear from him? Anything? No, not at all. If I ever feel like a rapper does that to me, I feel like he cheated the game. I feel like he cheated me.
But hey, but if you think about some of the stuff that was said before, Jay-Z said that Nas saw most of that stuff from his window and was rapping about it. How you feel about that? Is that considered?
Some of my favorite Nas songs wasn't about him doing nothing gangster. It was like, damn, I don't even look at Nas as a gangster
rapper. Yeah, like
to me, Nas is a fucking poet.
But back in the day,
I'm a street poet.
Yeah,
I'm just stick with that answer though. It's a sport.
Yeah,
I don't feel R&B to me as much of a sport
But it's a sport for your voice, though.
Yeah.
R&B is a sport
for your voice, for that,
it ain't about what you
God-given talent that you worked on.
Because no matter how much you can write as an R&B artist, if you cannot fucking sing, then it doesn't matter.
Well, it's the same thing. If it doesn't matter how much, you can if you can write. If you can't rap, people are not going to buy it. They're not going to listen to your words. Going to be like, what's like if we spoke about it. If a rapper can't ride a beat, that's what make one of the MCs. If a rapper can't ride the beat correctly, and he's off beat, off track, you don't know what he's saying.
I disagree. G Herbo,
I swear.
There's too many rappers who don't have a good flow, but be rapping. You can be successful as a rapper. You can still be successful. You can still garner a niche audience.
I think in the millennium. I think this time they can.
Okay.
Back in our time, definitely no.
Yeah, but now
this time
I can name you at least six right now. People who are doing very well successfully without having a good flow. You get what I'm saying? Like you have an offbeat, awkward flow, but you know how to write. You know how to rap.
You know, today's rappers, they don't really even have to fucking rap no more.
Yeah.
Cause I was on the way here, and I listened to that song.
$20 million bag.
I was listening to that song by Pop Smoke and a couple more people. He was singing the whole fucking time. It had Chris Brown on it.
Oh no!
Wait.
He was singing.
Hold on, for the listeners.
Pop Smoke was singing.
That song is hard.
When was that song made though?
Nah,
that was afterwards.
Yeah.
Nah, you got to go listen to him. Those the post.
But even then, you got to listen to him with the era of he ain't being lyrical. He talking about I'm shooting, killing, robbing. This is what we doing. We spinning, and I love it because I know for a fact I can tap back in, and that's really what you was doing. You was talking. You was spinning, robbing, shooting. Regardless of how I feel about your lifestyle, that was your lifestyle. So when you just come back and you speak what you just did, it hits different. I don't need you to be lyrical. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
DMX, some of his stuff, it was just raw.
You can't make it up.
You felt so much pain in everything he said. Nobody, somebody couldn't write that. Mm-hmm. You can't write that without feeling that. You get what I'm saying? That's where some of it comes from. Like some stuff can't be ghost written.
Yeah.
Because I don't care how talented you are. Yeah. Some stuff you just ain't gonna feel.
So another question. I think it's kind of funny. Say you the corniest rapper. Say like you mentioned Vanilla Ice and all that other stuff. Say somebody that can't rap, what's name, and their lyrics was ghost written. How you feel about that? Do you feel like
he need to go shoot that nigga?
You gotta get that bread back, bro. Gotta get that bread back.
You got what you just said.
I'm about to say. Listen, I'm on his side. Like if you corny and you got ghost, your lyrics
corny with a corny ghost
corny and the corny ghost writer. Y'all just corny.
But
a feel of corny rap.
This is my thing. Yeah, people have a problem with ghostwriters, but they don't never speak about the most popular ghostwriter. They don't speak about all the shit Jay-Z wrote for people. They don't speak about all the shit that Nas wrote for people. Like it's like we only speak about
he wrote all of them.
Like, there was a lot of ghostwriters for some of the biggest songs.
When you turn around and look at it, you just look at him like, oh, he getting the bag.
But it's like, do you look at the ghostwriter the same way that you look at the person that's getting it ghostwritten for?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say that. So how do you feel about the ghostwriter? Like just like he just he mentioned just now. He said big Ghost wrote stuff for Kim. How do you feel? How you get in that mindset as a ghostwriter? You know this is not for you, and you writing this for a female.
Listen,
how do you feel? Talent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a talent.
You never get mad at the ghostwriter though.
You know
how can you get mad at the ghostwriter for putting that's his talent to write? But he can't get in that field. Question.
Any of y'all ever heard the song Queen Bitch that Lil Kim made?
Yeah.
You ever heard Biggie rhyme that?
Yeah, I got it.
Heard?
Yeah.
You check that out.
Listen, yep,
I never heard it.
He said it word for word as a woman.
Yep. And he gave it to
He sent it to her.
And he did the little what is it called?
Like a demo of it.
Basically, I got that.
Listen, I got that in my DJ. I got that in my DJ bag.
He rhymed it as a woman.
Listen, but to me, that changes that changes how I look at her though. To me, that changes how I look because she literally her stance is as the best female
You're
rapper.
right.
That is your stance, sis. You never said
Yeah.
I'm just a dope ass.
Yeah.
You never said I'm a dope artist.
She did.
You
she
stood on.
She stepped out there. She stepped out there on
yeah,
that.
So
but I
when
say I
you-
never
when
considered
you-
her in that top.
but that's
Remember we was
the
talking
thing.
about the
She
top
did.
5
She
and all
tried to
that.
push
She
herself
did,
like that.
Yeah, and what
So
happened?
when
Especially
you
when she
stand
came
on
at
that-
Foxy Brown.
Yep.
Yeah,
So when you stand on the fact that you are a rapper,
Mhm.
I am a female rapper. I'm the best female rapper. When you
Boom.
say this and you stand on this, now your catalog got to come into question.
Yeah.
Because if
Now,
you
see,
didn't write it,
and that's what I
your
said.
stance
That's
is
when the
void.
problem come in for me.
Your stance
if
is
you
now
just
void.
if you're just entertaining and you just being an artist, I don't have no problem with you. You can get it ghost written and become
But you
whoever you
can't
want.
step
But
into
when
that
you-
battlefield,
But when you
though.
say, "Whoa, I'm in this right here," nah, bro.
Mhm.
So I need the credentials.
How
at
would
the
you?
door.
How would you feel if you found out Wayne was with a ghostwriter?
Ooh.
he got some of that shit is ghostwriting. No, How to Love was ghostwritten.
They say
Prom
that.
Queen was ghostwritten.
That-
No, I'm just saying like a lot of some of his songs are ghostwritten,
But I'm talking.
but it's
that's
like
later
not
though.
his, but his verses aren't. No, but a lot of his like pop songs and all that was ghostwritten.
Okay. My next question is this:
I
What's some of your
guess I have to forcibly take that.
what's some of your what's one of your favorite songs that you know that was ghostwritten? It gotta be a song that you knew that was
Still
ghostwritten
Dre.
and you like it.
Still Dre.
The Drake song, I told you.
Oh, 0 to 100 or Energy? Because you know it's like three of them.
Whichever
0 to
one.
100,
Going to the
Energy.
6 with my wolves. I took the
Gotcha.
whole album off. After I
Queen
heard it.
bitch.
But it was only 3 songs out of the album though.
It was enough.
That's crazy.
You say you in this top tier. Once you say that, bro, it's a different level. I can take Drake as an entertainer.
I
But
don't
when you
think,
say
I
that,
don't think I
everything just like you
out
you
of-
got to check those credentials. Okay, I know these songs goes written. Oh, you can't use none of that. Oh, you can't use
but
none of that.
I can't. If you write 776 songs and then I find out that 3 of them were ghostwritten, it's asinine for me to take your entire.
Don't say I'm not throwing you off, but
a lot of people did. A lot of people did.
Those that are in that catalog. Oh
But
no, you can't use them.
even if I take them 3 out, I still got 773 songs.
Then use them.
You get what I'm saying? But my catalog should never be in question. And for a while, his is. For a while, everybody decided he just wasn't a great rapper no more. It's like, bro, 3 out of 700, and you're doubting my skill level.
And
I
it
don't
might
even
have been just a
understand that.
money play.
It
Yeah.
was. He said it. He said the dude did the interview and he said, I studied it. I studied Drake. He was my favorite rapper. I studied his flow. I studied his cadence. And then I wrote these songs and then I tried to get in touch to him. And Drake said he's seen him. He heard the songs and he was like, oh, I'll put you on. Bought the songs from him and then like hired them or whatever. And it was like, that was me helping. That was me reaching out instead of stealing his songs. Like you took my flow. You studied me. You studied my lyrics and you wrote something for me. Instead of me stealing it, I put you on. I think that's dope.
He developed them.
But
He
Yeah.
developed them.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, at the end of the day, somebody wrote it.
Yeah, but look, hey, if we think back to remember the episode I played the video of Suge Knight saying that people sent in their demos and they would take them, he would give them to his artist.
Yeah.
And what's the name?
That's crazy.
That's ghostwriting.
But it was happening.
That was ghostwriting on
You was forcibly turned into a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Listen, like I said, I don't have a problem with the ghostwriting. My problem comes in when you say you in this level of and all this is yours and I did this.
But look, there's some people that's out there did it. If you go off based on what I just said, there was whoever he gave them rhymes to, they probably said, yeah, this is mine, because the people couldn't say that they wrote that back in the day. You know what I mean? So they said this was mine. But if you really think about it, it was ghostwritten by somebody else that was trying to shop their demo, shop their, because it's not like now you was able to put your music online. You had to send your tape, your DAT or whatever else to a record company. So
But-
how many people rhymes you think got stolen and it probably made it famous? It was made famous.
It's probably a lot.
of
But
them.
in the Quentin Miller situation, it wasn't I'm trying to get famous. I listened to you.
Yeah.
I studied you, and I think this is dope. You should write it. You should rap this. And I bought it from you. And it's like, all right, cool. I get what you're saying. Son, you can't be the best if you got somebody writing for you. But it's like, my nigga, I wrote 777 of them shits. You can't tell me now I can't get somebody to write it.
Okay,
now.
so all I'm saying is, if you have a rape allegation, whether you did it or not, your name is tarnished.
I feel like that's messed up too. But I mean, that's true.
I'm just saying, like for certain people, they're never gonna get past that. Like, oh no, even whether you did it or not,
that's a fact.
So once you get classified, and this is top tier artist, but you use ghostwriting, all that stuff start being, you know what I'm saying? Your credibility is shot. Like, it's like, damn, like, now it's cool. You get found out, he ghostwritten for this person. Oh, he's a bigger artist than I even thought, because I didn't know he wrote that song. Mm-hmm. But and it's like, Rico wrote that song for you. Damn, bro, I thought you was, you know what I'm saying? Just like we said, if DMX got some songs, Here We Go Again, it ain't one of his biggest songs, one of my favorite songs.
But I think it's situation based. What are you famous for? What are you like? What is your music listened to for? DMX has pain, that gritty grind. If somebody was writing that for you, that makes you unauthentic. If you are just rapping trap, party, fuck bitches, suck my all, anybody can write that. You get what I'm saying? I think for certain people, having a ghostwriter would be way worse than others. Like if Future had a ghostwriter, nobody would give a fuck, because a lot of people like Future because of his aura. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. We ain't really listening to it. So that's what I'm saying. Like situation based, it does change it. Person by person, I think it changes.
So, and it helps that he say some slick shit.
Yeah. But another thing is too. So say if he came out and he had this one song and just was like fire. You'd be like, he's spitting lyrics.
I would think somebody wrote that.
Oh yeah, I'm looking sideways.
I would automatically think somebody wrote.
I'm looking sideways.
Okay, automatically you'll think somebody.
I thought somebody wrote Blueface shit off the. That's Come Outside song that just dropped a couple months ago. Blueface verse on that. I thought somebody wrote that. That was the best verse I ever heard from him. It was on beat. The flow was fire. He was really rapping. That was hard. I was like, I might need to go check the credits on that one. I don't know if he did that one though by himself.
Blueface bleed.
Okay, so my last question is really not really pertaining to ghostwriting, but I wanted to end this podcast on this last question. And everybody got to answer. It says, question is, name a rapper that has all of these: flow, style, wordplay, metaphor, and punchline. Start with Rico. Flow, style, metaphor, wordplay, and punchline. What rapper has all these skills? What rapper you think has all these skills? There's no right or wrong answer. Which one you think?
I'm checking the categories.
Shit, I got 3 off the top.
What?
They have. I want
to bring somebody different from.
They have all.
I ain't bringing nobody different. I'm bringing it straight raw.
Yeah.
What?
Kanye. Read them to me one more time.
Flow, style, metaphor, wordplay, and punchline. Has all of them.
Yeah. You cannot deny that.
Yes.
Not consistent. Not consistently, but he got it.
He got it.
Not consistent. Them college dropouts.
So wait, so if you didn't write it, does it count? Like if they don't write it, does it count?
See that, and that's debatable.
Does his metaphors and wordplay and all that bullshit count if he didn't write it?
That's debatable. That's what I'm saying. It's debatable. That's why I wanted to end it on this thing. That's
so
debatable.
You don't think he wrote the college dropout? No,
he literally said he literally says he doesn't. He's not a writer. He doesn't write. He has help. He's said it on so many different occasions. I just think people just don't talk about who they don't want to talk about. Like he's like Travis.
He wasn't on my damn list
Travis Scott wrote like a lot of people wrote a lot of Kanye West music. You don't write a lot of his junk. Saha the Prince.
I'm trying to figure
Travis
out
Scott. All of them wrote
where he don't have this off these checks.
But he said
I'm answering what he.
All I'm saying is, does it still count if he didn't write it?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. Now I won't argue if it still counts. Then I can't argue with that because he does have it all. That shit just crazy to me. But
who's your artist?
Drake, easy.
So you believe Drake has flow, style, punchline, wordplay, and metaphor?
I can go to songs for everything you just named. He got a song.
You already know who I'm gonna say. Ho, all day.
Flow, style, punchline, wordplay, metaphor. I can agree with that. I go with that. I go with everybody answer, but like I said, yours is debatable because of the fact you said if you didn't write it, is it? Yeah. What? Who?
How? It's three songs out of like a whole bunch of songs.
More than 3 songs.
How?
It's more than 3 songs.
See, that's what I don't like.
3 songs.
That's what I don't like. Exactly.
I just told you about the credibility.
I don't care.
But
show me what
how many of Kanye's?
But you can't go to jail for what a nigga thought. You go to jail for what they could prove.
Yeah.
Well, I can prove 3. That's all
exactly.
I need.
Exactly. No,
No.
Okay, if you're gonna pull those 3, you're gonna pull those 3. I'm gonna pull those 770.
If I have evidence, I can prove reasonable doubt.
And if you're gonna prove those 3, I can pull the 770 to prove. Okay, he still can. You only have 3 to say.
When you say Kanye can't rap, he don't have metaphors.
I said he doesn't.
He don't have style. He don't have flow.
He doesn't write it. Does the metaphors and the punchlines count if you don't write it? That's all I'm asking.
For those for them 40 songs or whatever the number is, I can still bring up a whole nother 200. The same thing. I'm not.
We have that. We have to go through those to figure out which ones were written and which one weren't. I'm guaranteeing you, we can make a side bet when we leave here. 60% of Kanye West songs were not written by Kanye West. They were co-wrote.
So 40. So those other 40. So that other 40% don't answer that question. Those 5 categories.
No. Hey, like I always say, man, we always have
sucks as a rapper.
We always have a great episode. Like I said, this episode really has some people on edge tonight. Like I said, I always come to ruffle feathers, man. Always come to ruffle feathers about certain subjects because I want to talk about everything. I mean, like I have a list of stuff, man. I told you I come up with show topics every day. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I come up with show topics every day. Knights of the Round Table going to discuss everything. Ghostwriting is one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't know. What certain rappers wrote certain songs, what certain artists had ghostwriters. How much is this ghostwritten? I mean, I try to look at it at a different point of view. Me, just a lover of music. I'm just the type of person like, hey, let me go ahead and I just play the song. I just want people to get their money. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it as. So, hey, ghostwriting is crazy. I just know for a fact for me, if I had the ability to write and I could help somebody else out and then get no credit for it, just the money, I would do it. But we had a few people come into the chat and they said certain things, said certain things. Like I said, I want everybody else to keep getting involved. Keep getting involved with Knights of the Round Table. We also have a party coming up soon. Like I said, we doing something special for the party. We checking out the venue tonight, and we'll definitely let y'all know. And it's gonna be like a special guest list. We're gonna keep growing and growing and growing. We're gonna let everybody reintroduce themselves again, starting from the left to the right, and state any last comments they have.
It's your boy Rico House Party. You already know it ain't no party if I ain't in the house, man. We're gonna set this party up, man. Make sure y'all adding us on YouTube, subscribing to 119 Media Group, so we can make sure we get y'all name put it on that list. All right. And if you in Columbia this weekend, we're gonna be at the Colonial Life Arena with Lil Baby.
Your boy Lucky Luciano, man. Subscribe. Add yourself to 119 Media Group, man. It's a family over here. By the way, Kanye West is a garbage rapper.
I'm signing off of his. Y'all be safe.
And once again, this is Tori, aka T, also known as DJ Not Famous. Like I said, I'm not really trying to get no gigs. I'm just doing it for the love of music. I do little stuff, whatever like that. But be on the lookout for our party, man. It's coming soon. We're trying to do something big, definitely, and we definitely going to be having some guests very soon. I mean, some big guests. So, hey, stay connected. Love y'all. Like I said, keep coming in, putting in the chat. Y'all have a good night.